So, dear friends, good day. We are very glad to welcome you to our webinar with Peter the Great, St. Petersburg Polytechnic University. Thank you for joining us today and spending time with us. Get to know our university. We are one of the leading technical universities in the Russian Federation with 33,000 students, from which 8,500 are students, international students from more than 120 countries, represented through 12 educational institutes with very different fields of study. So you can find at our university really everything what you would like to study, from technical engineering fields to humanities. So a lot of things to offer. We have more than 300 bachelor, master, postgraduate programs, and a lot of short-term programs which the students can attend. Today we will tell you how to apply to our university through different tracks, through scholarship possibilities like the Open Doors Olympiad or the Ministry of Science and Higher Education quota, or as a contract student. And we will talk with our invited students who have already passed the exams, who had got the scholarships, and they will share the experience with you. We'll have after the presentation a short discussion with our students, and they will explain, maybe share some interesting things, how they have applied through the scholarship and how they are studying at Polytech now. So, but we will start with a short presentation about our university. We will switch on the presentation. So how it's already known in the name Polytech University of St. Petersburg. We are located in the city of St. Petersburg. It's one of the most beautiful cities in the Russian Federation, known for the great sightseeing pictures. But I have to say that our city is not only interesting and favorite for the sightseeing tours. It's a city with a lot of possibilities, a lot of universities, and a lot of potential for future work, scientific work, or work maybe somewhere in the industry. We are located in the northwest of the Russian Federation, and it's the second largest city. It's in the top 10 in the most affordable cities for students, because our city has a lot of universities, so it's like really big student city. Our university is based on a compact campus on the northwest of the city. So you maybe 20 minutes by public transport from the city center away, and you are in a unique campus area. It's 100 hectares, and we have around 170 buildings, which are labs and educational buildings, which are dormitories, sports complex, medical complex, and the whole territory is secured. So the students feel very comfortable, very secure on our campus area. We are located between 4 metro stations, so that means that you can reach every campus infrastructure, university infrastructure, by transport or by foot. Everything is located very near. So from the international office to the dormitories to the labs, we even have our own park forest where the students can spend some leisure time. So for the Russian Federation, it's really unique university campus. A little bit about us. Like I told you, we have 33,000 students now, and among them 8,500 are international students. Among the Russian universities, by number of international students, we are in top 3 and in top 1 among the Russian technical universities. So in total number, we have 107 countries presented. On the next slide, you can see the areas, the countries from which our international students are coming from. And we have among 13 countries in Asia, including Afghanistan, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. Like you can see, a lot of students are also here presented at our university. The student life is very, very different. We have a lot of things to do, events, communities, buddy programs. We have a really great possibility for adaptation of our international students. It's called tutor forces. So it's a service which help the students in the first week to adopt at the university, at the city. They are picking them up at the airport. They are helping them with all the documentation, so that our students really feel from the very first moment here very, very comfortable and confident. And it's great that a lot of our international students first use the service of this tutor forces and then become tutor forces by themselves. So leisure, it's very great. Also sports plays a great role for our university. We have among 70 sport clubs on the territory of our campus, so that you can choose and spend your time after the education. But of course, you have joined our webinar to get to know our educational possibilities, and now we will talk some words about it. So we are offering all possibilities of educational programs, bachelor, master in Russian language and in English language. I would like to underline it that we have a lot of programs which are taught in English. We have international Polytechnic summer and winter schools, which are also very popular among our international students, exchange programs and research internships. If you would like to learn the Russian language first before you are coming, or when you have come, you can join our University Foundation program, where you learn Russian language together with tracks for your future studies, engineering, economics, and humanities. On this website, we have show you all the information, and please note that on all the slides we have made a QR code. So for more information, you can make a photo of the QR code, and at the end of the presentation, we will send you also the presentation. You have the possibility to choose degree programs in Russian language after the foundation faculty, or directly in English language. So for bachelor programs, we have 3 programs in economics, in management, and more than 40 programs in master, on master level, in engineering, natural science, management, economics, and humanities. So here you can choose. Here you can carefully read all the possibilities which our university is offering. In English language, that means that your whole curriculum, all studies are carried out in English language. So Russian language will be needed like for everyday life, but your studies will be conducted in English. The same for PhD programs. We have also a lot of programs offered for PhD track, and for many programs we have our own dissertation council that is very important for your defense, and not all the universities in the Russian Federation have their own defense councils. In engineering and technology, chemistry and material science, computer and data science, mathematics, physical science, biotechnology, we have possibilities to conduct PhD programs, to make research work in English language. And when you are trying to apply for a PhD program, we make an interview, and you have the possibility to discuss your scientific interests with your potential scientific supervisor in beforehand. So now how you can apply as international students to Polytech? 3 possibilities. First of all, through the Russian governmental scholarship. The application period is now, so November, December. The second possibility for master and PhD students is the Olympiad Open Doors. The application period is also running just right now. And the third opportunity is as a tuition fee students, as a contract education. The starting application period will be from the 1st of February till the 1st of August. So please note that if you would like to try, and we are motivating you really strong to try to apply as a scholarship students. I think in the end, our students will also say some words of motivation for you to try, not to be scared. You have to start now. So a little bit more carefully about each opportunity. The Russian government and scholarship, you have to apply directly at the website of the Ministry of Science and Education. The study levels are bachelor, master, PhD, and foundation program. A little bit different, it's through the Open Doors Olympiad, because there it's possible to apply only for master and PhD and foundation program. And to come, if you are choosing the scholarship track, you have to choose Polytech as the first priority if you would like to study at our university, of course. When you are choosing it on the website of the Ministry of Science and Higher Education. Please note it. For the third opportunity, as a contract student, we have a really great online application system. What does it mean? It means before enrollment, so before the 1st of September, you do not have to come to Russia to pass the exams here, to wait for the results. You can do everything online. So you're coming to Russia only at the beginning of the term of the year at the 1st of September. And the whole application period with the exams, with all the documents, is carried out online. So important information about the scholarship and the documents which are necessary for preparation. We have, please make a photo of this slide or scan the QR codes later for more information. Which documents? It's important, not a lot of, but you have to collect them carefully. It's the copy of your passport, the copy and the translation in Russian language of your educational documents, and your educational documents must be naturalized and translated into Russian language. It's very important. For PhD programs, it's also necessary to prepare a motivation letter. The same for the Open Doors Olympiad. And the students are asking, what does it mean, tuition free? It means that you are 100% not paying for the education, and you get a monthly stipend depending on the level. For foundation and degree programs, it's approximately $30–40. For PhD programs, it's between 60 to 145 US dollars, depending on the program. And with this money, you can cover the dormitory costs, because the dormitory at our university for the students is, the costs are among $30 per month. So the monthly stipend covers, we can say so, your dormitory costs. For exams, how these exams are looking, you can see some samples. We have prepared the QR codes on the bottom of the website. So, and in the current situation, of course, it's quite difficult now. We get a lot of questions about the diploma recognition abroad. But we have to say that St. Petersburg Polytechnic University is one of the most known, internationally recognized higher institution of Russian Federation. And with more than 80 countries, we have agreements on mutual recognition of academic credentials. That means that the diploma, bachelor, master, PhD is recognized at the country. Also at your home country, you can check whether our university is in the list of the most recognized universities. And for sure, we will be there because we have a lot of partner countries. And as long as the diplomatic issues are still okay between the countries, the educational agreements will function, because there are no sanctions on agreements on educational profilization and at all. So you do not have to be scared at this topic. And the SPPPU issue a diploma supplement, a transcript of records in English language after you have finished your studies. But if you have more questions, you can contact us. Of course, the admission contacts for international students are given here. You can reach us through the social networks. You will get the presentation at the end at your email, and my colleagues are also now in the chat, so you can write down your questions to the chat. So thank you very much for listening. And now we will give an opportunity to our students to share their experience about their first of all, stay here at Polytechnic University and how it was to apply to us. We will start with Saif Khan, a student of the Institute of Energy, a student from India. Thank you very much for attending us today, and we will ask you to begin. Maybe a few words about you. What field of study have you chosen, and what are your impressions of the education that you get at Polytechnic University?
Thank you for inviting me. So my name is Saif Khan. I'm from India. I came to Polytechnic University in the year 2019. I started my foundation program, and then I got admitted in the main course, which was Masters in Environmental Engineering in Urban Construction. To make a note that I won this scholarship, that is Russian government scholarship, and I first of all chose this Polytechnic University as my first priority in the list, and after that I got enrolled in this university. So the impression about this university, first of all, when we are going to arrive in Russia, the main thing which we have in our mind is how are we going to reach to our university. So the best thing is Polytech has buddy program, and they are going to assign you a buddy to go to the airport, receive you, bring you to the dormitory, and get everything along the way for you. The rest of the things regarding education, Polytech has one of the best professors, and when I joined, we had our part university from Germany also, so we have professors from Germany. Our professors, for two of the subjects were from Germany, and other professors were very highly qualified, and there was no language gap, which most of the students ask me also, because I also run a scholarship channel and I do help everyone. So there's not a single issue in St. Petersburg Polytechnic University, and I hope that will be the best choice for you, and you can go with it.
Yeah, we hope that we are really the best choice for you.
Yeah.
Tell us, please, was it difficult to get the scholarship? How would you motivate the students to try? Because we get a lot of questions that, oh, so scared and so difficult. What was your impression?
For me, I applied via Russian government scholarship, and it was quite easy to get the scholarship, because at that time I had 1 year experience in job. I did my bachelor's with 80%. I will disclose my percentage here, because most of you will have the question that how much do you have to score. And rest, I had some extra certifications related to my course. If I am a civil engineer, I had AutoCAD course, I had some designing courses. So that was an add-on which can get you to achieve this scholarship. I also know some people who got into this university through Open Doors Olympiad. I will honestly say that that's a little bit tough than Russian government scholarship, because you are going to face an exam and you have to prepare for it very well. But overall, the scholarship is not very hard to achieve, but you have to get some good academics for it.
Okay, thank you very much. So we hope that your experience will be a motivation for our potential students, because we hope that they will be not scared to try. It's very important. Thank you very much. Thank you for attending us today. So we will go to our next student, Aisvik Shome. It's a student of the Institute of Industrial Management, Economics and Trade, a student from Bangladesh. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Thank you for attending us. I have a question to you. Where did you learn about the possibility to enter our university, first of all, Polytech University, through the scholarship, through the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of Russian Federation? How you find the information?
There's a story behind it. It's because my father studied in Russia during the Soviet times in Moscow, and my uncle was a student of Polytech when it was called the Leningrad Polytechnic Institute. and I wanted to study abroad after finishing high school. And my father and my uncle both persuaded me to apply to Polytech and in St. Petersburg. And through the Russian embassy in my country, I applied through the quota.
So you have a great family history behind it. Yeah.
Yes.
So for you, was it difficult to pass the exams, or did you had an interview to collect all the documents? How was it? What is your feeling about it?
There was no exam. There was basically an interview. Basically, questions were asked like, why do you want to go to Russia, and why do you want to study business, and why St. Petersburg? Some basic questions, and they were quite impressed with my answers. And
okay, why you wanted to study economics and management or international business?
The main reason is because of future prospects. The future is moving in business, especially not only business, because I study business and informatics. I have mainly in the specialization of enterprise architecture. I wanted to know more about electronic business, online business, social media marketing, and my interest was in these fields. So I decided to study business and informatics. And Polytech was the only university at that time that was providing a scholarship in this field. That's why I chose this university.
Okay. Then thank you very much, and we wish you good luck with your with your future plans in the international business, and hope to see you maybe at the master or PhD degree also at Polytech University. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So our next student is a student from Pakistan, Zaib Shah. He is a student of the Institute of Energy Technology. Can you hear us?
Yes, I am. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for this great opportunity.
Yeah, maybe a few words about you, maybe your short history. Why did you decide to study in Russia? And what do you like most of all in your educational program?
Worst economy in the world. A lot of Russian universities are top 400 university in the world. Getting a division into one of them and experience a world-class education could be a vision of each and every scholar. Also, the Polytechnical is one of the best university in Russia. After going through the university website, I realized that there is a vast range of opportunity, especially outstanding laboratories. Also, I have found the faculty and research work to be quite impressive. I feel that my association with this institute would certainly help me throughout my career. That's why I chose Polytechnical.
Okay, and can you tell us how you participated in the scholarship program? Maybe a few words.
Last year on November, I applied for Open Door scholarship. The good news is not no have any registration fees. You can apply totally free, and a little exam in the month of January. You can easily pass this exam. It's not a difficult question and not difficult and challenging paper for you if you have a little bit background from your engineering and your education. So it's very simple process. You can easily pass.
So what are your favorite subjects in your program now?
My favorite subjects is power electronics and high voltage, because when I was child, I was so confused why green PCB green boards inside my toys, how robots work, how machine works. So I always confused. So I choose my master in power and high voltage.
So you see yourself more than in industry or in science in the future?
Yes, of course. I'm confident that technical knowledge that I will procure in Russia, it will be a playing constructive role in the program of mankind and contributing in the academic and industrial research.
Mhm.
It's a good opportunity for us.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, we will be happy to see you also for maybe a PhD program in the nearest future. So
Yes,
thank you for attending today. So our next student is also a student from the Institute of Energy, Sarak Ali Khan, also a student from Pakistan. Uh, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Hello. So you are also have participated as the Open Doors winner at the competition. Maybe could you more detailed tell our potential students about this Olympiad? Was it difficult to complete the tasks? How does it function? Which exams you had to pass? And would you motivate them to try to do it?
Actually, last year I've won Open Doors scholarship. It was not really much difficult because the whole process was online. You have to submit online applications. You have to basically it contains two phases of Open Doors scholarship. In the first phase, you have to fill out your portfolio along with your motivation letter and give a general test about analytical reasoning, quantitative ability, and logical reasoning. So if you are shortlisted for the second phase, then you have to give an academic test related to your educational background. Finally, after passing the second phase, you get the scholarship. I also want to talk about some benefits about this scholarship, as this scholarship covers fully education expenditures, and including monthly stipends and other type of benefits. Like when you clear your scholarship, you will get information about your university will contact you and inform you about your stipends, visa processes, and dormitories. So that's all, and so on. So
Okay. So you will also motivate the students to try.
Yep, exactly. Because this is a good opportunity, and the universities in Russia are also like competitive universities with Europe and other countries. So it's a good experience for me.
Okay. What about the infrastructure of the university? Maybe you can tell some words about the campus, how you feel here.
Actually, infrastructure is also really very good, and I'm new to this country and to this city too. St. Petersburg is really very good in infrastructure, and also university is like very much good in infrastructure. So it's really very good experience for me.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing your open doors experience with us.
Thank you so much.
Dear friends, how you see that open doors competition give you a really great chance, and I hope that the words of our esteemed students are really a proof of that it's worth to try, even worth to try. So our last participant is our PhD student Nilan Jaisinghe from Sri Lanka, also from the Institute of Energy. So dear Nilan, can you hear us?
Yes, hello.
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 So, what scientific activities do you provide at Polytechnic University? Maybe some words about your scientific interests and the perspective which you are planning here, and maybe some words about the admission procedure. Was it difficult for you, or was it quite easy to adopt?
Since I'm an electrical engineer, I do my PhD program in electrical faculty of course. My PhD project's title is Non-Extensive Relaxation Processes in Polymers. The aim of the work is a comprehensive study of the relaxation process of polymer films, Rutherford with different degree crystality after exposure to gas discharge and strong electric fields about the enter into the university. It for me it was actually not that much difficult because I got my bachelor scholarship also here, so master's degree scholarship also here. So for the entering PhD was that much not difficult. I simply submit my application to the website and I got a scholarship for the PhD.
So it's your third scholarship.
Yeah, it's my third scholarship.
Okay. Did you picked up a recommendation letter also from us?
Yeah, because because the supervisor is same from my third year. I work with my supervisor almost 7 years, so it was not that difficult.
Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, thank you very much. It's great that you have already here a big experience at our university, and yeah, we wish you great research achievements. Yes, and hope that you have also the future possibilities, maybe not to start after your studies, also continue your scientific work at our university or at our city.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for attending our webinar today. So great thanks to all our students. Again, I hope that the words and the experience of them have motivated also the participants to go on our website to check out the educational possibilities we are offering. And we get a lot of questions to the chat. My colleagues are answering, and I got some most general questions. And I will try to answer to this question. Some of the students are asking about the medical faculty. So please, afterwards you get the presentation, you can check out again the scientific fields. We have biotechnology and biochemistry, but we do not have medical faculty as like for doctors, for future doctors. We have more about science in medicine, in biotechnology, so it's a little bit more other specification. Yes, so it's not about the doctors, but about the science in medicine. So how you can apply to any degree? You have, if you would like to apply to any degree, you have of course to finish your, for example, you apply for master, you have to finish your bachelor in your home country or in any other country maybe, or maybe in other Russian university, and then apply. So for the scholarship, you are applying on your last year of studies, but of course you have to understand you will be enrolled to the university even if you get the scholarship only when you have finished your previous studies, your bachelor, master. Yes, so it's of course necessary to have at the end, to the beginning of the semester, your final educational documents. So I have applied to Open Doors Olympiad and have reached my documents in September. When will be the first round? The first round will be in December. So in December, when all the applicants have filled out the application form and the board of the Open Doors Olympiad will have checked out all the documents, then you will get an email and will be invited for the examinations at the first round. So please, you have to wait 1 more month. In November, it is the last month, and in December, you will get the next round information. So which master programs are available for scholarships? So when you will go on the website, which is listed in my presentation, it's the website educationinrussia.com, and you will choose a specific field of study, you will have a list of universities which are offering it. So of course you have to start with your wishes, with your interests. For example, you choose microelectronics, and maybe 10 universities will be listed, and you will see also our university. So first of all, you have to check out on the website Education in Russia which programs of master students are available at our university. You can check it there, and you will have the possibility to choose it after your preferences. So from which countries can be the students who are getting the scholarship? From any country. Yes, from any country. It doesn't depend on your nationality, on your country, on your gender. It's absolutely not the point. You can be a participant from any country. Like I told you, we have students from more than 107 countries for now. Yes. So what about the English language level for programs taught in English? So of course you have to understand the English language level have to be B1, B2 at least, because there is a lot of terminological, lexical issues, especially when you are studying some scientific or natural sciences. You have to be prepared that it will be quite challenging if you have just A level. Yes, or it has to be intermediate, upper intermediate. Can I apply for the scholarship of the Ministry of Higher Education of the Russian Federation and for an Olympiad Open Doors at the same time? Yes, you can do it. We have a lot of students who are trying both tracks, or maybe even 3 tracks, and it's possible. It's not a problem. Are there any restrictions for the application for the bachelor programs? There are no restrictions. The most important is that you have to understand when you are choosing a special field, for example, microelectronics, for bachelor master level, and you will get the scholarship, you can, after getting the scholarship, you cannot change. So please, in beforehand, exactly indicate which program you would like to attend. It's important, okay? Because when you already got the scholarship, to change is very, very difficult because we have to send the documents to the ministry and so on and so on. So please, in beforehand, very carefully choose the program you would like to study. So the marks in my school marks, are they important? When we are checking the documents, of course, we are looking also to the marks, to your motivation letter, but everything is understandable at the interview and at the entrance exams. Yes, so of course, you have to understand that the most important is your knowledge, which you bring with you when you are entering the university. Maybe you have already some scientific interests, or you are in the search of scientific interests. So please indicate it in your motivation letter. Yes, we are also carefully reading the motivation letter of our students, because sometimes it's telling much more an interview or motivation letter than just the marks. So if I'm in the process of getting a diploma, so I'm studying at school or at bachelor or at master, when I have to apply the documents? Now. So if you are, like I mentioned already, if you are in your final year, you have to apply now. If you would like to start at the 1st of September of 2023, you have to apply for scholarship or Olympia at Open Doors right now. Okay. So some other questions. Can the students work during their educational process? Yes, it's not prohibited. After the Russian legal system, it's allowed for students to work. You have to apply for a document. Just you get a number, a working number, so for the fees, which all the people who are working in the Russian Federation are paying, and it's like all the same. You will have to pay the taxes and you can work. Yes, it's possible. The most important question is how you combine it. Yes, education with work, but it's allowed. It's allowed. So I have a bachelor level in political science, but I would like to have a master degree in social science. Is it possible? Yes, in a Russian Federation, it's possible to get bachelor and master degree in different or not this exactly same fields. So political science and social sciences are comparable. It's humanities. So you will study at the Institute of Humanities. It's possible with the degree in political science to continue your study in social sciences. The same question, but with a little bit different fields. I have a bachelor in engineering. Can I continue in economics? Yes, it's possible if you pass the exams. If you are, will be possible to pass the exams. So, is scholarship free? Interesting question. Yes, of course, the scholarship is like you have not to pay for tuition free. Yes, the education in Russia is on scholarship based partly and on tuition fee partly. You as a scholarship student will be also like Russian students at the same level with no paying the tuition fee at the university. So how the candidates will be informed that they got the scholarship? So for the Olympiadors students, you have your own moderator. He or she is in touch with you. Her email is at the end of our presentation. And as a scholarship student from the Ministry of Higher Education and Science of Russian Federation, you will have an account in a system. And in the system, you will have like the possibility to check on which level you are now. Application, examination, you are agreed from the ministry, you are agreed from the university, you are enrolled. So in your personal account, you will have all the steps, and it will be possible to see on which point you are now. So, but of course, you have to understand it's a long period till December application period, December, January, February examination period, and in spring, March, April, May, it's the plus minus enrollment period. So when you will have to apply, also if you get the scholarship, you will apply to the enrollment system of Polytech, and you will be already in contact with us. So with us, you are getting in contact as soon as the ministry tells you that you got the scholarship. We see you in the system, and you will be in touch from that moment, connected visa, connected dormitory, connected when I have to come to Russia, how can I come to Russia, then you will be in contact with us. Okay. So these are the most important questions we have got and we would like to mention. So thank you very much to everybody who has attended our webinar today. And we will continue to answer your questions at the chat. Until then, we will also make the final short film about our university so that you can get more impressions how it feels to study at Polytech and how it looks like to study at Polytech. So we hope to welcome you next year here, and we wish you everything the best. So bye-bye.
Thank you for your presentation. Could you please notify for the visitors that they shouldn't use the
So again, thank you very much for joining us. And one more point for all our dear participants, please join only the official information channels of our university for getting more information. Only our official website, our official emails, which were listed at the end of the presentation, sorry. So again, join please only our official social networks, Telegram channels or emails. Please don't join any other channels which were not listed at our presentation. Okay, so thank you very much and goodbye.